following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
It's a patrol car just down the road.
Go to the back. One hand and open the box.
Two fingers!
My gym bag. Open. Pull my wallet out of it. See?
Oh yeah, I see you.
Jeez, I'm white.
You've got lots of ID here.
I sure do.
There you're clear. Move along,
Thanks,
citizen.
Back in the tray. Box. Get in the front.
Just walks past the other cop. They're just like, we eat tonight.
That was the whole thing. Now, just let me check the damage.
They're just like the police in pie.
You'd be surprised how much you get away with when those are the cops that come after you.
He's not wrong.
I'll go out and check the damage on the front.
There's a little bit of scratching on the bull bars, but otherwise they just destroyed that fancy European piece of shit.
European cars are trash, dude. They're made out of tinfoil.
European cars are objectively better than American ones, but that's what he would.
I'm sure the bull bar doesn't count as part of the truck. Get back in.
Meanwhile, back at his house, his dad. What? What do I feel like I just hit something.
Did you see the way it just exploded?
And that kid's played by a dog.
Yeah, it's currently raining Tragical Gatherings cards that were in the glove box. on fire.
Oh, those are spears.
Yeah. Like you've established that prior.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep things to organise in your
glove
glove box to organise while you're waiting somewhere.
Got it.
There are those three Lords of the Pit he didn't need. Oh wait, no, there are only three Lords of the Pit in the world. Never mind, that's not true.
The blue-eyes white Lord's Pit.
The best mode Lord of the Pit has is when you sacrifice it to sacrifice and you get 8 black mana. It's the best thing Lord of the Pit ever did.
To play another one.
You cast Tendrils of Agony twice and they die.
We get off to the convention hall.
Cool. So, Power Core, you're setting up. You going to throw open the doors anytime soon, or is the riot going to break out?
Well, we'll make sure the no code guards have kept people back, and then we'll open the
You
doors.
got some impressive military people and like some guys in suits with like tech weapons, and there's like two blue-handed, blue-gloved people there for your DMV panel. And their security is being very pushy.
We'll open the front doors.
It took you half an hour just to convince the security guys that every person who came in didn't need a full cavity search and vetting.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm sorry, you're not used to government bodies grossly abusing their power to excess, and you live in New Zealand.
He doesn't live in the UK.
Oh, fuck that. See, Boris just locked it down again.
Yeah.
Because it worked so well the first
They
time.
have to. There's no choice with this one, though.
Yeah, it worked so well the first time, didn't it?
And the second time.
Yeah. She spreads open the door. Trample. People are trading cards before the tournament thing with the cards that we have Tragical Gatherings. God, I've actually written Tragical Gatherings and not Magical Gatherings.
I noticed that.
I should not have done that. Is a mistake. In the official things, it reads magical.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not tragic.
That is a Freudian slip. Right there.
Somebody tearing up.
Your guests are like finishing off their food in the back and getting ready for their panels. You've got like the booths open and that. I'm sure I have a map for the facility somewhere I can give you guys.
We've still got ours.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Right then. Never mind. No, just never mind. Fine. You've got it. It's fine. It's good. Fuck you.
Thank you.
Thomas will try to help Svetlana to her feet after she got trampled on his way in.
Are you in costume?
Yeah.
The cripple helps you to your feet.
You okay?
Thanks. I wasn't expecting quite a rush like that. Wasn't this bad yesterday morning.
You live in the country that has Black Friday trampolines.
You want to not work in a mall.
There it is.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. I need to talk to you after this.
Oh yeah, we need to catch up at some point.
You could go out to the staff area.
Maybe at let's see. I'm probably not needed for the first part. So if you want to talk now, we could probably go somewhere.
I have a thing about to start.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's
The one
fine.
thing I'm doing.
You're at the DMV panel?
No, the Tragical Gatherings thing.
Oh.
Vindication.
Okay, maybe. Well, I have to be at the Formula One thing, so maybe at dinner time we can catch up.
It sure is a packed roster.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how, I mean, I helped organize some of it, but I don't know how Lyle actually managed to get a lot of these people. He must have contacts in big places, or is owed a lot of favors or something.
I sucked a lot of dick. Hello.
Pufferfish, leaf blow.
Oh, hi, boss.
Oh yes, of course. Supplicant.
I'll go get changed.
I'm definitely going to. Well, I can't win the costume contest. I know I would have won with my fabulous Captain Kirk from the Wrath of Khan costume. His gut is literally hanging out of the box.
Alvin walks past in the background doing 7 of 9.
Women have easy mode. That doesn't count.
The Alvin has easy.
Hey, he worked really hard to get those buns.
Svetlana
Took him
resists.
seconds.
Svetlana resists the urge to say, "Well, that's the Wrath of Khan uniform." I think that might be Star Trek Generations, Kirk. She doesn't say that. And goes to change for Formula One.
So anyone going to the Heroes of Tomorrow DMV panel
I have
from any character whatsoever?
I would have swung by it because I know that Miranda's going to be there.
Derek and Hot Rod.
So if I don't see these guys in the doorway, that's where I'll head to.
Roxanne will probably go there to observe it because she'll be interested to see what
Exactly what they say.
they
Yeah,
say.
The Heroes of Tomorrow panel can... Oh, sorry, you were saying?
Alvin will also gravitate towards that one.
The Heroes of Tomorrow DMV panel has like some projected movies of mutant crime and incidents, but also of facilities where mutants can learn to harness their powers for the betterment of real people. That they phrase it that way.
Yikes.
The Department of Mutant Verification isn't just a bunch of people wandering around fighting mutants, of course. Its main goal is to actually assist mutants integrate back into good law-abiding society. And there's a lot of educational opportunities which can be provided with scholarships which can be exchanged for services in various fields. Like a number of mutant doctors owe their degrees to Department of Mutant Verification scholarships. Look here. There's this video. There's this doctor with who can split himself into 3 people is performing neurosurgery at 3 separate different times. His name is Witch Doctor. Who knows which doctor is the real him? You laugh, but he was a key part of the original Whence Comes the Quizzler mission in City of Heroes that none of you played. That was my mission. I made that.
I watched you play it though.
That was good. There's no way I'm rebuilding it too hard. Also, Architect keeps breaking. It's construction work has made easier with licensed and sponsored mutants who have obtained legal permission to use their abilities. There's a picture there of the guy who inhales deeply and expands and expands and expands and then inflates a balloonium foundation. or more realistically, like big tough guys just like lifting large amounts of construction equipment. And there's like a construction chief there. He's like, "Oh yeah, my company doesn't even need to hire lorries anymore, which is a real savings because mutants think we can just pay them minimum wage. It's fucking great." And it gives them a sense of pride and accomplishment. Yeah. But of course, there is so don't feel despair if you happen to become a mutant or a mutate in some way. There's plenty of possible future for you with the help of the DMV. You don't need to turn to crime, even though that will be your natural inclination. Like a lot, like you statistics on screens. Like most people who get powers use them for crime initially, but there's another statistic to go. But we've managed to turn around these lives and rescue them from criminality and put them to good leaks. Like here, just this year already, Whitman. A famous fire mutant is being used to control fires as part of the fire department and diminish their spread because he can do that. Price here is a water-themed boy, and he can clear blockages from sewers. Also use his ability to help put out fires with the department as well, and and like irrigate crops, that sort of thing, which is really helping out. And of course, Haddad is a technopath who can prevent tech scammers from stealing your credit card information. He is telling you, and he used to be a tech scammer. As these lucky mutants, Whitman, Price, and Haddad, are now real winners.
So no one says the obvious, like, correlation is not causation when they're like, your natural inclination is to crime.
It's actually been proven that is true.
Oh?
Yeah, it's a human condition thing. It's like if you have sudden power, you tend to abuse it, like, innately. You can just see this, look at any given politician. They get a motive power, abuse. Look at all those cops who were in the traffic department and then became actual cops, abuse.
Any experiment.
Humans suck, but they can learn to unsuck. It's also my world, so fuck you. Yeah, that may or may not be true.
Right.
But, like, yeah. No one brings that up, of course, because that would run counter to the narrative.
Sure.
And you're not there to put your hand up.
Negatory.
You're going to be playing your magic card game with a bunch of kids who are going to lose hard because they can't afford your deck. Although we are playing Alpha.
Yeah, I'm playing Vardek.
Oh, that one proven mega deck. The wood just wins all the time. Fair.
Permission, card advantage, 0 angel. What more can you want?
He wants to make teenagers cry. It's very fulfilling.
We've also got the gentleman's colour combination rules, so your opposing suite you can't use.
Alright.
That's like a rule of the thing, but like everyone just did that back then. So, yes, that's basically how it goes. It's sort of like it's sort of propaganda-y.
Yep.
And your sister's a pretty good presentation speaker, so I don't feel the need to roll.
Cousin?
Cousin, sorry, yeah. Look, I've got a headache. Fuck you.
That's why I wasn't going to correct you.
I mean, I could make it your sister
No.
if you want. I don't mind.
No.
I would like
I didn't
that.
say it was somebody said that.
No, I mean, like, would you like it to be?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use her somewhere else.
Well, she's busy. I think you're wrong there.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Oh.
Does anyone of the characters who was attending want to ask any questions in the question round?
Xander won't ask a question. We just want to see how...
Sam won't. She was just wanting to see...
Okay, cool.
Be a participant. Well, not a participant, but experience it.
Telling a good story through graphic novels. Frank Miller is crazy. You can just assume everything he's going to say.
He thinks he's Batman.
Yeah. There's plus others because they weren't going to get a time to speak, were they? It's a word in edgeways. So no one here is a contest winner for George Lucas' Attack of the Clones preview and Q&A, or the Mr. Plinkett Why the Fuck That Sucked that follows it.
Is George present for the Why the Fuck That Sucked that follows it?
Yes.
Oh.
You could say they have a captive audience. But since no one's there to observe what's going on, I wanted a goofy little scene. You gotta break up all that drama or tension with a goofy little scene. That's what people want. Alright, Tragical Gatherings tournament. Let's fucking go. Who's involved in this?
I think it's
Just you, isn't it?
Just me, I guess.
well,
We can speed through
Ernie,
this.
it's a nerd.
No one else can afford to play this fucking game.
Yeah, the nerd kids are there, but I control all
Not
of them.
Alpha! Jesus, maybe if
Can
it
I
was an
go
alpha,
watch?
it'd be fine.
Can I go what?
You
Oh, sure,
could,
yeah.
Cool.
It's open to.
I'll go.
It's on the stage. It's very easy to watch.
And they have big screens. I'm guessing of like the top-down view of
It's not so good. They've got like a roving camera, so like obviously like this is like babies first. We're trying to do this and we fuck it up a whole bunch. Like this always happens. Okay. Oh no. No. You actually have a stat for Magical Gathering.
I do, yeah.
Is it got a 13 in it?
It's 15. But I think I need to re-roll this roll.
Okay.
why is that?
Hand it over.
But you already have like advantage for your.
I rolled a 1.
You got a 1.
Oh my god!
I would have loved you to lose like that, but no, I don't mind eating hero points. Num.
30.
There, I've only got one NPC who can possibly match that,
Right.
and I'll just roll them. Because, well, I suppose I should just do a couple for the others. They might roll a nat 20, which just wins. Come on, I just remember.
Fuck, I have no room. Hang on.
No, it's
Use that.
Let me
Well, that's
put this
Use
rubbish
that.
in my
I've got to
pocket.
roll on the key.
It's gonna fall off this.
so, like, obviously, this tournament's going to take literally
25.
the entire first half of the day. Okay, right. Now, of course, we have to remind everyone this is a double elimination tournament. You have to lose twice to be out. And so far, you haven't lost. Nat 20.
Yeah, I've got a
20.
22, yeah.
You get beaten by this little dweeb whose name tag says, "Hi, my name's Anthony." he somehow beats you.
I just draw like shit.
No, I just got like nat 20. Yeah, you like no lands.
Right.
Bad draw.
I've got 30 again.
It's not really a line, dude, to stop you.
Right, yeah. Well, you could roll a 20.
I mean, I could. I know I'm trying. It's gonna happen.
We'll just keep
Oh
rolling.
my god, why is math so hard? 24.
Snap. We have to have a runoff.
Alright. So we just do it again?
Yep.
That's
Nah,
tier...
nah. Nah.
18.
1.
Right.
Nah.
Winter time. Some turns.
I'm gonna say they were like they did something out of phase and just DQ'd themselves.
Right.
Like some tragic thing like that. You know, what happened to you? He's like, you didn't do that at the right part of your upkeep phase. I win.
Yeah, I've been nickel and dimed
Yeah.
out like that a couple of times.
That's a tournament though, so you've got to be.
Yep. I just went. Oh, cheers! Sweep back into my hand. Went over and talked to my friends, and he sat all alone at a table for just minutes.
I was at United Video the other day, and there was just one guy sitting in the card table area who was just sitting there.
He's still
By himself.
That one dude, that fuckwit, that like came up to us at McDonald's. I got a 23.
Is there a guy who just hangs there in case somebody shows up for a game or
He
something?
tried to set up like a game night thing there, but
But he tried to set it up on Wednesday, which is the same night they do.
crossfire, so
Crossfire.
no one's going to go.
Nat 20. I got a nat 20.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's for a character that's not playing you.
Oh. I've got a 29 on my next one.
Alright, cool. We'll do one more and then we'll do some other stuff and come back to you. So, here we go. You got a 19, did you say?
No, the 10 more than that.
Ah. The child is sad.
Jam Day Tome's like a real fucked up magic card in Alpha. Let me tell you. 4 mana for an artifact that you can pay 4 mana and tap it to draw a card. Best card in the set.
TNG panel in Q&A. This will be going on at the same time as Thunderdome, Day 2.
I'll be at the game.
Okay.
Matthew will be playing the driving game. I don't have a gaming skill. Does driving translate over?
No, because you're using a controller.
I think
Yeah.
the first
I mean,
game
Soviets will have wanted to go to the
I think on a
TNG
driving game
panel,
on controller, not with like,
but you have to be at the...
not with like
Ground
real
League one, isn't it?
Yeah, she's...
We got Derek and
Three.
Skinwalker there.
Stephanie doesn't show up for her assigned shift. She's not there.
So have I seen her at all today?
Yeah, she was around very early in the morning.
She hasn't shown up for
Quite like Joe,
the
what,
game
late?
2.
Some of the other
Yeah,
some of the other faults
day
are
three, day three.
Day three.
like they don't
Day
haven't seen her in
green.
like an
And
hour.
then, oh, day four.
What Svetlana will do is I will make a perception check, and while I am thoughting outside of the game and around the game room,
Thoughting.
I will
gotta
see if I
stick
can
to that.
see any of Stephanie's DMV friends.
You can see
You don't know she's in
SpongeBob.
the DMV. That amnestic has been deployed.
Oh, okay.
That line in the paper that we read.
Okay.
No, we did. That you don't know about.
But I know
What?
who
The
her
nothing.
friends are, right? Even if it's not DMV, like,
sure.
like, yeah.
Sure, yeah, happy.
24.
Oh yeah, you can see some of them milling around. Like some of them are coming in for the tournament thing, the Thunderdome.
SpongeBob is
If-
waddling over.
And if you spot the Bonnie because she's
Okay.
bright, the hair
To make the
would
fucking
stand out.
I don't
It's out of
think,
every stick.
to be fair, I don't think Svetlana knows about the Bonnie connection. She knows Harm. She knows.
Well, Ham's one of your thoughts.
Yeah, but you said all the thoughts said they hadn't seen her for.
Yeah.
So that would include Harm, right? So yeah, she knows Anne. So if she sees Anne, she'll.
Of course you see Anne. She's
Okay.
right there beside Alexander Hamilton's girlfriend, who was dressed up as one of those women who are in every noir film you've ever seen.
Excuse me. You two are friends of Stephanie Richards, correct?
I know Stephanie Richard.
Yeah. Have you seen her recently? She was supposed
Yeah, I
to
saw
be
her this
working.
morning.
Yeah. Have you seen her in the last hour?
I don't know. Well, we were watching the Tragical Gathering, guys, and for some reason avoiding your boyfriend. Yeah, I haven't seen her around in the last hour.
Okay, thank you.
Why? Is there a problem?
She was supposed to be dressed up like this for the game show. Not the game show, as a for. Anyway, she was supposed to be here, but she hasn't shown up.
That might be normal.
Oh.
So she sometimes has these panic attacks about being dressed like a whore. Hey, her words.
Oh. Okay. I wish she'd put that down when she filled out her.
If we see her, we'll send her your way.
Okay. That's for Tanya.
Yep, Banana Rama.
Solid, man. Solid.
Go back to waving my flags and.
It's the Thunderdome! Formula 1 Grand Prix!
Wait, are they using a controller instead of like a wheel and pedals?
Either option will be available.
Yeah, because Matthew would have to choose wheel and pedals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, either option is available, but there is a limited amount of wheel and pedals, unless you're one of these pricks who have bought your own. Specially designed
Like
ones.
video games?
No, I was
Fucking
making a
Oberon.
reference to Oberon.
Oh,
who
yeah.
designs and
Yeah.
builds his own custom gear,
Yeah.
which is just better than everyone else's.
Derek will try to get in for a wheel and pedals before it's too late.
Can I look at the karate thing as well later? The karate.
Oh, that's a little later in the day.
That's a
right?
little later.
Yeah.
Yep, you absolutely can.
Cool.
And I'll have something for you rolling up in a bit. So, okay, so the additional entrants, and aside from my NPCs here, I've got. I'll read them out, and if anyone's got extra characters that they play that wants in, you can let me know. So I've got Tomahawk, That's Wakan Nighthorse, also known as Wumpy, also known as Wampus Woo, also known as the Eagle, also known as the Bison, also known as Chief Breakum, also known as Chief Break Everything, also known as Chiefum,
And the Chief! Just don't forget the Chief!
also known as the Chief, also known as Tocho, also known as Whackhan, also known as Convenience Store Bandit, also known as that buff dude over there, also known as Daddy Harder.
Also known as Spirit Chief.
Yikers, dude!
Oh, sorry, also known as that Noble Savage, also known as the Food Guy.
Was that all of the entrants?
No,
Or
it's just
it's just him? Okay.
Nine Dog, Jamal Jackson, All Star, 789, Assassin, Big Steak, Hot Rod Hardridge, Dump Truck, Eternal Flame, 666, Mr. Mime, Derek Strong, Oberon, Queen is here,
Of course she is.
Ultimate Poner is here, Velocity, who none of you have met, Noob Slayer, and Sue. Michael.
The gamer tag, Sue.
Michael lied.
No, Suit has a gamer tag.
I believe it is Carmen Ranger.
Do you need one for this event? Because Matthew's...
No, but
Yeah.
like they'll want to put something up on the board, so they'll just put
Let's put Matthew.
Matthew. Really?
Guest 11.
What?
Should be like light speed.
That's the nerdiest shit I've ever heard.
That's pretty good.
Alex should be there and say that, so they put that in.
Alex will, that's now canon.
Okay, sounds good to me.
What?
I'm not hearing a
I have
veto.
a name. I can't just use my
Everybody
name.
else has cool names. Not normal. Normal names.
Your name is Alexander.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You
I
don't get
wouldn't
to make fun of anyone's name.
Alexander Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah, and I wouldn't call
Got
myself
yourself a
that if I was
Bobby
gaming.
Alexander Handle
Why would I change my name? It doesn't make any sense.
Like on Big Steak.
Tiger Woods doesn't change his name.
Who?
You're looking for Tiger? Well, who do you think you are?
I'm looking for Jaguar Wong.
Watch that again, I'm not lying.
I could go for a third
So
round.
real, so real sports professionals don't change their names, but these
The Gronk.
that's a nickname.
Ron Gronkowski.
That's a nickname.
Yeah, but it's on his shirt. So fuck you. And
It's almost like this 16-year-old that's being an asshole doesn't fucking know anything.
I know, right? I'm having
Right
fun
on
with
the
it.
field.
Anyone else?
No, this isn't really a lecture thing. It's on guard duty.
I'm kicking
Jimmy,
off
Mac, you do the
deliberate,
driving.
So no.
Yeah, can't use the old
guarding.
controller.
Yeah. Totally illiterate. Oh,
Okay, so Dex is going to be just massaging Derek's shoulder. Okay, you've got this, bro. And remember, don't win.
Actually, Alvin did get interested. Was injured more than
Okay, I'll put Alvin in. Oh, wait, you're a female, so we're going to call you... How do I spell it?
IT.
That's fair.
Oh, the daddiest.
The daddiest of jokes.
You should be Belle Elphine.
Do you see that dude that uses Gamer Girl bathwater to call his PC?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a liquid, I guess.
Yeah.
Do I have Alvin listed in here?
Nobody knows what Elvin is.
What are you, Spider-Man?
That was day one's talk.
The shortest conference.
I got Mr. Mime.
I'm assuming Anne put in his registration and gamer tag.
Wouldn't just be Ditto, would it?
It might be. Let me
Yeah.
check the D's. Yeah, you're not in here, sorry. I'll put Ditto. That's fine. That's fine, that's all fine. I'm a well organised.
Not
Okay.
not Terry Crews, C-R-U-Y-S?
No.